Hey Siri, how many hours would it be from 10:30 now to 10:30 a.m. tomorrow? Hello friends, welcome back to another video. As y'all can see, it is clearly nighttime. And why is it nighttime, you may ask? Well, because we are going to do a challenge that I have been wanting to do for a while. And you and me, we're gonna do a 12-hour readathon. And this is because my husband has an overnight overtime shift. So I was like, what better time is it than not to go to bed? No. If my husband's up, I'm staying up. Not go to bed, but read all night. Anyways, I'm actually really excited. I wanted to do a 24-hour readathon for a while. I can't do a 24-hour, but I can definitely do a 12-hour, and I'm excited to read all night with you guys. I also, here's something to note, is that I have really bad insomnia. Right now, it's really hard for me to fall asleep in general. So with my husband not here, that makes it like double hard for me not to sleep. So I figured, let's just not sleep and let's just read all night. You can't see a single thing. I'm currently reading Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I actually don't know who it's by. I never realized the author's name is Lori Gilmore. This like book is like the pinnacle of like Gilmore Girls vibes. Yeah, I'm currently reading Pumpkin Spice Cafe. I am on page 183. I'm about halfway through the book. So it's my first fall read of the season. I have this one up, and then I also have Divine Rivals downloaded, also on my Kindle. I leave for a trip on Monday, so that's why I'm reading mostly from my Kindle. But I also do have that shelf right there. If y'all can see that shelf right there, that is my physical TBR shelf. But that's my physical TBR shelf. So if I finish this book tonight, which I probably will, I might pick from that shelf, or I might start Divine Rivals. It's gonna be a crazy night. So let's get cozy and start reading. Also, we got my candle warmer up, and this is the candle I'm currently warming, I guess is the right terms. Fall Leaves. I got this from TJ Maxx. Such a good find. It smells delicious. Please ignore my husband's Lego. Yeah, he's in the middle of building Legos right now, so. It did not take long for me to eventually just be on my couch. Yeah. It is now 11:30, so we have officially been reading for an hour. I am 233 pages in, about 60% now. And here's my problem with this book. This book is just like a really easy read. It's really easy. There's nothing too crazy going on. It's not written poorly. It's written just straight up. My problem is that it feels like every conversation that people have in this story, it's kind of like, oh, and we're done, we're moving on, out of nowhere. That is my problem. It feels like we're moving from one conversation to another, and then we have this detailed list of what the character is thinking, and then it's just, that's it. We need a little bit better of a flow going on here. I'll say this storyline is very cute, very much a great palette cleanser. So like if you're in between fantasy books, you're in the middle of a series and you just need a palette cleanser, this will do it for you. Timer has been set. I totally forgot to timer before I started. But yeah. Okay, I'm gonna keep reading. I have a feeling I will be able to finish this book in like a couple hours. So let's do it. Can I just say, I despise a third act breakup. Like, why is that a thing? Why is that a thing? It's 12:30 now, and I just finished the pumpkin spice cafe. Pumpkin spice cafe. Okay, so we follow our main character, Janine. She has just taken ownership of her Aunt Dot's cafe in a little small town called Dream Harbor. And she runs into Logan, who is a farmer in the town, very quiet, very reserved farmer. And from there, she is just navigating how to run this shop if she wants to stay in this town, how she can fit into this town, and her feelings for Logan all at the same time. Here's the thing. I love a small town romance so much. This book was really cute. The characters, very cute. The vibes, impeccable. I just don't think it competes with some of the other well-written books I have read. And there are very much certain aspects of this book that made me go, what? I think I'm gonna give this book a 2.5 star. Okay, no, I'm gonna give it a 3 star. I kind of read the series out of order. I read The Christmas Tree Farm Christmas last year. And technically, the Pumpkin Spice Cafe is the first one in this book. The Christmas Tree Farm, I think, is like the second or third in this series. I think it's like the third. This is very much a Hallmark movie written down. I love a Hallmark movie. I'm not saying they're the best films in cinema ever, but you can appreciate them for what their purpose is. And what the purpose of this book is, did a good job. And that's why I'm giving it a 3 star. Copy. That's a little novella. That's really cute. Okay, whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm dilly-dallying. I'm gonna read Divine Rivals is what I'm gonna start. I am progressively getting tired. I am 132 pages in and it's 3 a.m. This book is taking me a lot longer. Like I'm not flying through the pages as I was in the last book. I'm reading like the pages slower. And I think part of that is because there's a little bit of world building. Like you're learning new myths and magic going on in this world. It's not anything like crazy. It's really good so far, and I understand why people really do enjoy this book. It is so well written so far. You guys, it's almost 6 a.m. I have done this challenge so well. I'm really impressed with myself. I am currently now on page 316 of this book. We're like closing at the last couple chapters. Yeah, I have 4 chapters left, which includes the epilogue. So yeah, let's finish this book. Is that better? Yeah. Hey besties, it's currently 6:30 in the morning and I finished Divine Rivals. Oh, this book is heart-wrenching. This book is just so It's full of war and dread and love and hope, but ultimate sadness. I don't know how to describe this book. In the heart of the war, you find love, and you're supposed to be happy that you're in love, but also you're in the middle of fighting a war. Follow our main character, Iris, as she is trying to survive, man. There's a war going on. They call it the God's War. Yeah, because there's some like ancient stuff happening in the war, and she's trying to survive. Yet she has a rival at her work named Rowan, who we also see his point of view. Rowan clearly doesn't see her as a rival. Anyways, we follow that and we follow the craziness of what happens in this world. And there's magic, but there's not. And then there's love and hate, and there's, oh my gosh, there's just so many good aspects of this book. I ate it up, and it's a duology, so I currently have loaded now. Ruthless Vows by Rebecca Ross is now loaded on my Kindle because I have to know what happens. The ending, I have to know what happens. I'm definitely not going to get through it because it has 419 pages. Yeah, I think I would rate Divine Rivals a 4.9 star. I don't think it's a 5 star. No, I take it back. It's a 5 star. We have done a solid 8 hours of straight up just reading. Not the prologue being a different point of view. Hell yeah. Also, something that I thought about in these books is that the world building and like the mythological lore in this book is so similar to Hades and Persephone, and that is one of my favorite myths. This book says it's gonna take 8 hours to get through. So yeah, maybe we could get halfway through it. You guys, it's officially light outside. It is now 7:15. I have paused the timer because I am just so dang tired, and I know I said I was gonna do till 10:30 in the morning, but I'm so you can like look at my face. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it quits. I'm 10% of the way through. I'm on chapter 5 on page 43. And I will say, this book isn't hitting as hard as the first one, but I'm gut wrenched and I'm not over the first book in general. So.